Second game of the night, both of these teams competing for a playoff spot. We got Santos Laguna at home taking on Mazatlan. These lines right away are very weird. I'm not going to lie to you guys, this feels like a trap on both sides because Mazatlan was not playing horrible football before this international break. And Santos should not be priced like this. They should not be priced this heavy of a favorite against Mazatlan, who was playing decently towards their last couple games. Santos has been mediocre the whole tournament. That's why they're in this spot in the first place. Nobody expected to be Mazatlan to be in this spot. Mazatlan should have been way worse on the table. At least that was what was projected. So I'm going to take a shot with the big dog, with the big underdog in Mazatlan. I think it's worth taking a shot on them, especially because they were playing decent football before the break anyway. And usually when some of the teams like Juarez, Tijuana, Mazatlan, I guess you could even count Santos in there. Usually when they struggle on the road, it's mainly, again, I've been saying it all season, and it does hold some truth, is because of the big elevation changes compared to other places in Mexico. But Santos is in, again, the northern part, Mazatlan also in the northern part. Not too big a difference there, so I don't think that's really in effect too much. And again, that Santos defense has just been horrible. And Mazatlan, I know they struggle on the road, but I think this is a spot that they can come and compete in. I am not paying minus 150 for Santos. That's just not worth it. They've been mediocre, and they're one of the bigger giants in Mexico. But all season, they've been mediocre. Both of these teams have also been in some high-scoring games. And I think if you don't want to take a shot on either team, both teams to score is obviously way too damn priced out. I think your next best bet has to be that over 1.5 first half. We've seen plenty of games, not just with this team, but with other teams. There's been plenty of games where we've seen 1-1 by the time the first half ends. And all you need is that, and your bet hits. So I think we're going to see a high-scoring game. Both of these teams have been involved in some high-scoring games. Mazatlan has been able to put up numbers themselves their last couple games before the break happened. Santos able to receive a lot of goals no matter where they go, whether they're at home or on the road. So I think we're going to see some goals go over 1.5 in the first half. And I think that might even be enough to carry it into the over 3.5 by the first half. It's very, very possible. But with both of these teams being involved in some high-scoring games, that's what's making me want to go with over 3. Like I said, I think your best bet is over 1.5 in the first half. Plenty of games where we've seen 1-1 by the time in those first 45 minutes. And I'm just going to take a shot with that big underdog because Santos should not be priced like this against anybody. They shouldn't. They've been mediocre the whole season. So those are my best picks for the two games. Let me know who you think makes it into the playoffs out of both games. And I'll see you guys for the next round of the playoffs.